What's up, everybody? Remington from Impulse Creative, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things that power up your conversational marketing game. Now, a lot of times we get stuck in a brand new methodology or a brand new framework and we forget the basics. But with conversational marketing, this is a newer way to start going after your prospects online, but it's not a brand new game. Conversational marketing is what's been happening since the days of face-to-face networking. It's just now we are in a world of this online marketing and online commerce that we need to be able to extend that conversation. So I've got 5 things that I think that you need to know about. And those 5 things are: 1, micro conversions. 2, start targeting with a sniper rifle. 3, don't forget about the feedback loop. 4, lead with value. And 5, remember live chat. Now, I'm going to go into each one of these real quick for you. So number 1, micro conversions. A lot of times people forget the value of conversational marketing. And with Drift or HubSpot or any of these other chatbot tools that are on your site, you've got an opportunity because in most cases, the cookie is going to be captured when that chat session or that playbook session is going to be initiated. And just because they didn't provide their email address doesn't mean that they're not going to convert in the future. So these micro conversions that you'll start to see are people interacting with your bot or interacting on a landing page playbook or those items that you would never have visibility in prior. You're going to start being able to see, and don't get discouraged. Those micro conversions are great because conversational marketing and chatbots, whether it's on Messenger or on your website, allows for you to start a conversation, get distracted, come back to the website, and literally finish that conversion. And that's something that's really huge that a lot of people don't think about. So number 2, start targeting with a sniper rifle. A lot of times people go into marketing with this blast everyone to get a response from some people. With conversational marketing, it's a one-to-one conversation. You've got to make sure that you're focusing 100% on that prospect, on that conversation. And the only way to do that is to target it so specifically that you can't whittle out anything else. Now, what I mean by that is you have the ability to target a particular page at a particular point in the scrolling, or target a particular segment of individual that you know that's been to your website before. You've got the ability now with technology to really hone in and have a meaningful conversation. So make sure that you're focusing on that one-on-one conversation and you're creating playbooks for that one direction, not a general playbook that's easy that goes on everybody's page, because I'll tell you what, your competitors are going to be doing that first. You might as well hone in and start seeing some really awesome conversions. Number 3, don't forget the feedback loop. So I want to challenge a whole lot of people here who use Drift. When's the last time you exported your conversations and you actually looked at them from a pivot table point of view to understand how far through the conversations went? And the conversions that never made it to goal, what kind of valuable information did you get from those prospects? There is a treasure trove of information that's available, especially if you're a marketer, for you to be able to come up with blog topics and figure out how to inoculate the objection in the sales process and allow for you to really grab onto things that people have questions about. If you've got a lot of repetition and you've got things that are continuing to be asked the same way over and over again, create some content about that or create a specific playbook that drives people down that path so that you can provide more value. Number 4, lead with value. So most times people lead into conversational marketing or live chat by thinking about, oh, I'm just going to start asking for information the same way I do on my form. That doesn't work, people. That's why the conversion rates are so low on your form submission pages, right? So you've got to look at that form and you've got to figure out what's wrong with it. And I can almost guarantee that it's backwards, right? With conversational marketing, you can't just pop up a dialogue that asks for form submissions, especially not in the same order that you would normally do it. Everyone starts with, what's your first name, what's your last name, what's your email address? And they go, what's your company? I'm surprised they don't ask for a social security number. And then they say, how can I help you? Right? You need to focus on making sure you say, how can I help you? And then you start providing some value. And then you start asking for information, because that value equation with the prospect isn't even considered when we're filling out a form. We've got to make sure that we are focusing 100% on that in a conversational marketing approach. So when that chat bot pops up or that live chat pops up, the last thing that you want to see is, hi, please provide your email address so that we don't get disconnected. Like that's stupid, right? You just got to make sure that it's 100% focused on providing that value, and then follow up with asking for contact information. And then number 5, remember live chat. So we talk about conversational marketing a lot. Chatbots are all the rage right now. Chatbots work really, really well, but nothing is going to replace a one-on-one human conversation. And with tools like Drift, and when you're selecting a tool, make sure you look for this feature. Being able to interrupt the chatbot in the middle of the conversation is so valuable, because that's going to show a lot of how you serve your prospects and your customers. If you see a bot struggling, or you're like, hey, I'm a real human, let's have a conversation, no one's ever going to go, oh, I really wanted to go through that chatbot conversation, right? Unless they're a marketer, because then they're probably a little nerdy and they're trying to figure out how you make it work. But remember live chat, and remember that response time matters. There's certain chat tools out there that are saying, oh, we'll be back with you in an hour. Like, 1 minute is a long time on live chat. Don't say you're going to be back in an hour. Just make your live chat bubble disappear for an hour. So make sure that you remember live chat, you're responding, and you're having relevant and helpful conversations. If you have any questions about conversational marketing or Drift, my team, Impulse Creative, would love to help you out, whether it's setting up Drift, or whether it's automating Drift or HubSpot as far as a platform to make sure you're getting the most out of it. My team is ready and willing and able to help. So hit me up on Twitter at RemingtonBeg. Feel free to jump over to impulsecreative.com, and we would love to see how we can help. And if it's just a question, you're trying to figure out how to do something, let me know that too, because I would love to see how I can help you. If you'd like to see other tutorials we've done, you can go ahead and you can do that right here. And if you'd like to subscribe to our daily tutorial videos, you can go ahead and do that right here. Until next time, I'm Remington from Impulse Creative. Have a great day.